Hey, it's Clay, and we are down at the range, and we're going to talk about the Smith Wesson M&P Pro Series today. Hopefully, if you're in the market, I can offer some value in terms of my thoughts from an average guy perspective. By no means am I a competitive shooter or anything like that. Or maybe you just like to watch people shoot stuff, so we're going to shoot it too. So kind of the best of both worlds. So, like I said, Pro Series here. There's the M&P Shield, and then just the normal M&Ps. But this is the Pro Series, and it's supposed to have like a better trigger and stuff like that compared to the normal M&P. Whether or not that's the case, I think that's all up for personal preference. But anyways, it is totally safety, so totally unloaded. And the big thing here is the slide. This is a 5-inch slide, so it's a big gun. So if you're looking for something a little bit more compact, something maybe that you would want to carry. I mean, I suppose you could carry this, but there are much smaller choices out there, available. If you like the M&Ps, then the M&P Shield would be a choice. My brother-in-law actually owns that one as his carry gun. But this is definitely a bigger of the family series, and so that's the first thing to really point out. It's a good sized gun. I like the sight here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but maybe we'll do some close-up shots. But it's got the cool LED sight, so that's pretty neat. And why did I get this gun? To be honest, it was a total impulse buy. If I'm being realistic and honest with myself, it was the second ever pistol I bought. First was the Glock 17. I've already done a video on that. And then I was totally just new to guns and pretty much wanting to buy anything I saw. And I'm not saying it was a bad purchase. I'm just saying it was really kind of an impulse buy. And that's kind of the reason I got it. I can't say that there was hours and hours of research that went into it. And with that being said, it's an okay gun. Now, for full disclosure, I haven't really been shooting well, so I'm not going to blame the gun, because the gun's going to shoot straight. But as far as the feel in my hands and the trigger on it, it's just not quite nearly as good as the Glocks or the SIGs that I own. So I'm not saying that this is like the worst gun ever, but it's just not my favorite. That's probably the best way to put it. I still enjoy shooting it. It's still a fun time. So don't get me wrong, it's not like I'll never shoot it again. But if you were to put me in a corner, say, Clay, give me your, would you shoot this? This would not be my first choice to shoot in terms of fun level, in terms of what feels good for me. But pistol is all personal preference. So if you can get to a range and maybe shoot it to try to test it out with Glocks or SIGs or whatever else you're looking at, I definitely recommend that. So that's kind of, it's a good gun, but the SIG that I shot, the 320, I have videos on that. That's a great gun, and I still really love that one. But this one's kind of, maybe it's just suffering from, now I'm shooting this after doing the SIG 320, so maybe it's just compared to that, it's making this seem like it's not nearly as good. But so that's kind of my overall thoughts. Is definitely don't go and impulse buy it, and do a little bit of research. There's some good other reviews out there on it. But my honest opinion, yeah, it's a good gun. It's a fun gun. Would I go back and impulse buy it? No, I wouldn't do that. But it is what it is. I own it. I've shot it a lot. I have fun shooting it. And at the end of the day, for me, as just the average guy, not a competitive shooter, I don't think I'm getting shipped off to war anytime soon. It's a fun time. So let's get some rounds through this. I'm going to shoot 50 rounds. So we'll do 5 rounds of 10, and we'll shoot at 6-inch plates from about 10-ish yards. And don't judge me, okay? Like I said, I haven't been shooting very well, so we'll see how this turns out. It may be really bad, but oh well. One thing I forgot to mention as far as ammunition is concerned, so if you're cost conscious and like to try to keep your cost per round down as low as possible, I've shot steel, I've shot remanufactured, and of course new. It chews through everything. I don't think I've ever had a jam or a malfunction or anything like that. So yeah, steel, remanufactured, it's all, handled like a champ. Today we're gonna actually be shooting some remanufactured brass. So let's get started, and like I said, we'll do 5 rounds, 10 bullets per round. How did that do? Let's go count them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I either had a 2-holer or I yanked one real bad. So it's pretty hot here in Michigan today. My safety glasses keep steaming up. My brother-in-law was over yesterday or something. He's a former Marine and he knows how to shoot. So he was giving me a couple pointers because I was telling him, man, something was off. So it looks like they're working. Still not the best round there, but I'm trying to keep in mind what he told me yesterday. So far so good. Like I said, not perfect, but I'll take it. So let's see how this next round goes. I felt like that wasn't so good. Let's go look. Yeah, not so good. Not so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One high, some low and left. Yeah. Not good. Round 3. Okay, round 3. That one felt good. Let's see if it looked good. Oh crap, I really yanked that one, didn't I? One of those was from a previous video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 for 10. But I yanked the one real bad. Just when you think you got it, yeah. Shank one. All right, round 4. All right. Oh crap. Okay, so hopefully I don't hit the camera. I just noticed where it is. It's a phone. So the camera guy, Nate, sorry in advance if I hit it. So let's see what happens. Okay, Clay, don't hit the phone. Don't hit the phone. Oh crap, to the left. At least I didn't hit the phone. That was terrible. That's just terrible shooting, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, I got issues. I have issues. From 9 for 10 and then I do that. All right, well let's hopefully end on a good round. If this is your first video you've ever watched of mine, go watch a couple other ones. I promise I'm not this terrible of a shot. I promise. All right, last round. Confidence level in the basement right now, but let's see if I can pull out of this tailspin. Yep, I suck. Let's go count them. Man, that's just terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Wow. And to think with the SIG 320, I was drilling them at 15 yards. I'm not blaming the gun. It's not the gun's fault that I don't have good fundamentals right now. All right, because this was just so bad, I feel bad for those of you that are maybe watching and thinking, man, I wanted a good review and I got this guy that can't even hit the broadside of a barn. So steel, we'll shoot some steel through this just so you can see. Yeah, you say that it shoots steel okay, but we'll put 5 rounds to it relatively quickly and you'll see that it eats this stuff up no problem. So 5 rounds of steel cased. This is the Tula ammo made by our good friends in Russia. So let's see how the gun handles it. no problem. I could do that all day long. It eats up through that steel case like a champ. So yeah, sorry for the quality of the video. Hopefully you didn't just watch like a Hitchcock video after you saw this, because yeah, he makes me look pretty bad. But it is what it is. As a gun, super fun to shoot, but I do have other favorites in the collection, so this would not be my top choice. But it is still a good gun, and for the quality, I mean, it's a well built and no problems with it. But also on that note, for the price point that I paid for this compared to some of the other guns of lesser price, and I like those ones better. So that's why I say definitely do your research with it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, even though I didn't do so well. If you want to see more, check out the channel, subscribe, click that like button, and feel free to leave any comments below. And maybe you got some pointers for me. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed yourselves.